Okay, we're continuing with quotes, alphabetical order from Holy Grail Wisdom Quotes by me, Pete Rogers. Jack Welch is next. He was the head of General Electric, and they were this big successful company. They kind of sold a lot of the business to China, but here's a couple quotes from him. Face reality as it is, not as it was, or as you wish it to be. Yeah, you got to deal with reality. A lot of times reality is very bleak. I'm half Irish, okay? Irish is being, Jenna, you know what, then cited right now, and nobody's helping them, and they're going to be made extinct, okay? I'm also half Puerto Rican. They were largely bumped off. They have zero power, okay? So I have no ethnic allies, all right? That's reality, so I deal with that. All right, there are two sources of competitive advantage. The ability to learn more about our customers faster than the competition, and the ability to turn that learning into action faster than our competition. Okay, so that ability to learn fast and turn it into something useful action is what gives a business an advantage. The best thing workers can bring to their jobs is a lifelong thirst for learning. Oh, doesn't that sound nice? BS. What the companies want is to work them into the ground like an assembly line. Come on. Jack Welch. Change before you have to. Before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. Once you become a leader, success is about growing others. Okay, that sounds nice. Orson Welles, he was an actor, director, writer. His first quote is, Audrey Hepburn is the patron saint of anorexics. Yeah, I always liked Audrey Hepburn. She was good in My Fair Lady. She's good in a couple other things too. He says, nobody who takes on anything big and tough can afford to be modest. Yeah, I think you have to be kind of assertive if you're going to take on a big, rough challenge. Like I wanted to rewrite all the medical textbooks, so I have to be oomph. Otherwise, you just get smushed down. Okay, next we're going to do Duke of Wellington, Arthur Wellesley, the famous English general who defeated Napoleon. Okay, so one quote of him is, the Battle of Waterloo was won on the playing fields of Eton. And then I like this one. I hate the whole race of poets. There is no believing a word they say. You're professional poets. I mean, there never existed a more worthless set than Byron and his friends. And he's actually right. Byron was a scumbag. I mean, he could write pretty well, and Percy Bysshe Shelley had a few good lines, but they were both derelict degenerates, and they hung around with feminists. That whole thing is like devil spawn. Feminism comes from, Satanism. Okay, that's where it comes from. It's not a joke. They said Satan was their friend because he told the woman she should be educated and not just obey the man. Okay, Duke of Wellington continues. Wise people learn when they can. Fools learn when they must. All the business of war and indeed of life is to endeavor to find out what you don't know by what you do. That's what I call guessing what's on the other side of the hill. All right. Educate men without religion, you make them into clever devils. That's true too. People need religion, they need Christian ethics, or they just become bullies and thieves. Okay, then somebody tried to blackmail him, some lady, I don't know, about an affair or something, and he said, publish and be damned. All right, so Duke of Wellington, apparently in real life, he was a brilliant guy, great with logistics, that helped him defeat Napoleon, but he was also a cold potato. He considered, the lower classes scum. Anyways, hope you thought that was helpful.